Hey, DSR Farms is selling time machines over there because I ain't seen birds like this in 20 years. Stay tuned. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you've had quail like this ever in your life. If you like gravy and biscuits, go ahead and do that. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook. I just started a Discord too. You can check me out over there. Links are in the description. Doing some deep fried quail and some gravy and biscuits, and since half of that is gravy and biscuits, I've already got some biscuits started. And I'm not going to walk you through that. I've already got like 10 videos on that, so I'll post a link to one of those at the end of the video. And then I've got some sausage that I've browned up over here we're fixing to make some gravy out of. We'll get repositioned and we'll make a video on that. I've browned a little bit of that sausage. I actually made 3 pretty good sized patties just to set aside for Charlie later. But brown the rest of this up, and then I've got the grease in there. And I'm going to make some sausage gravy here. And a pound of sausage should have somewhere around 1/4 cup of grease. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of self-rising flour and then just cook this in till all that flour gets absorbed in there. And then when it gets good and coated, is that sausage good?
I want to do it.
Okay, when this flour gets good and cooked and coated in here, I'll start adding my milk. Kind of soaked up all this grease and coated this sausage really well, and got my skillet hot still. You want to pour some of that milk in there? Is it too heavy? You got to use 2 hands. And you'll just slowly add milk, and it'll. Well, it's a little faster than that, but anyway. You'll get this a little thinner than what you want your finished product to be, because as it cools down after you cook it, it will thicken back up. But just bring all this to a boil. For just as soon as it comes to a boil, you can kick it back down on low and then just stir it around and it'll thicken up. Okay, I've got these quail here, and they came with the backbone removed, so they were split open. Normally, like back in the day, 20 years ago, they don't come like that out of the woods, so we would cut them like legs down and breast up. But since these are that way, I'm just splitting them in half, left to right instead of top to bottom. Just cut down right beside that breastbone, and then when you get to the back, I just kind of break that and then just cut the skin there, and then they peel apart just like this right here. So what I'll do, I've had these soaking in some lemon juice and a little bit of pickle juice also. These are really young birds, so they're going to be tender anyway, but that's just a good habit to get into when you're cooking chicken and stuff like that. These are essentially just really small chickens. So I've got those apart, and I've got some plain self-rising flour in this bag. I'm going to put the quail in here, batter them up, run them through some egg, and then I've got some seasoned self-rising flour. It's just got some paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper and stuff like that. I'll put all that down in the description. But when they come out of the eggs, I'll run them through that, and then we'll drop them in some grease and let them go. Okay, I got half of these battered up and then egg washed and then battered again. We're just going to lay them into the bowl there and let them go. It's going to take about 5 minutes to cook these all the way through, and then they'll be golden brown. We'll take them out and take a look at them. Alright, yeah, there you go. They came out nice and crispy. The gravy and biscuit, accidentally stuck my finger in that. And then there's those sausages I fried up earlier. That's about all there is to it. I mean, that's really, I don't know, as country as it gets, but I'm perfectly fine with that.